We did start the renovation of this 1973 house. So far, so good. We've achieved quite a lot, and we're actually coming towards the end of the renovation. The last part basically is about the paintwork that we've done a big portion of the house. There's this small part remaining. So in case you're planning to paint, there's some few things you need to take into consideration. The tools that you have, we'll just check on them a little bit, go through, and then we're going to paint together this wall. So in this case, in our case rather, we had different tools. If you are planning to paint, you need a roller. That's very important. It makes your work easy. There are different types. When you go to your local shop or local hardware, you get very different sizes with very different functions. So that's some of the items that you're going to need, or maybe we've also used some of these. There are also assorted types of brushes. This is almost the same, but this type a bit bigger, depending what you want, depending where you're going to paint. It's important to have the right brush because you get much more better results. You may need steel wool just to brush off some extra paint, or if there's an old paint, this can be very important. You need a masking tape. That's very important to give you straight lines. And then you may need a wire brush, which is good also to remove the debris from wherever you're going to paint. So this is, I would call it the more common tools people use for painting. There are different types. In our case, we're going to paint this wall, which actually was, they used stain to paint the place. What does that? That means they mixed the stain with the cement, and then the rough cast, whatever it is, I don't know the name, but they just pushed like that. That's the old type, and it's very, very hard to paint with the brush because it's rough. Forget about the chicken, we are in the countryside, so it's rough and it's very hard to get the paint in those holes. In my case, I decided to go for this Greco Airless paint spray. I'll actually do a video on it, how to use it and how to clean it on the next session. So today I thought I'll just demonstrate what we've been doing and we'll see how it works. So when you're using the spray paint, it's a little bit tricky because this is a very old wall. It's very rough. It's very hard to get the correct measurements. And otherwise, you're supposed to have about a distance from the wall about 30 centimeters. Then you're supposed to go, if you're going like this, the next one you have to get halfway. That's how you get the best results. In our case, That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it like that. It feels good. The paint that we have around is very, very thick, so which we have tried before. The machine was a little bit, it was so heavy for the machine, so we thought we'd make it much more light, and then we can do 2 coats. We're going to use a little bit more paint, but we're getting much more better results compared to using a brush and all that. So for those who've been following me, you saw how this house was from the word go. We're getting better results. We're doing a session next week about the complete place, how it's come out. We're very satisfied. For the new people, welcome to this channel. It's a very young channel. Please do support us by, yes, do support us. Do subscribe, do share the videos, give us a like, so that we can grow and share ideas. There are so many different types of ideas we're going to have on the channel, so keep it here, keep it right here, and we'll see you in the next session. Thank you.